Hello everyone and welcome to Thalassa, Edge of the Abyss. To anyone with thalassophobia or just anybody with a healthy respect for deep waters, the things that live in it, or just the crushing weight of all that water, this is probably not the game for you. Thalassophobia, here I go. For the record, I am one of these people with a healthy respect for deep waters and all the things that live in it. Thalassophobia is not called thalassophobia, it's called Thalassa, Edge of the Abyss. It is under development by Sarepta Studio and published by Team 17, and it is set to be released on the 1st of August 2024. The devs have described the game as being a single-player, first-person psychological drama set in 1905. You play as Cam, a deep-sea diver in a crew of adventurers and pioneers aboard the Thalassa. As you prepare to raise a long-forgotten Spanish galleon from the ocean, what should be a great day for history takes a turn for the worst. Upon needing to take some time to heal from the event, you discover Thalassa has met a mysterious and unfortunate end. Your former crewmates are gone, and you'll need to descend into the depths to board the ship once more. Alone in the ocean, with your diving support Bailey guiding you from the surface, it's up to you to piece together the clues left behind in the wreckage and discover what really happened in the final moments on board the ship. Immerse yourself in an atmospheric story of self-discovery and sorrow on board Thalassa. Well, I'm an adult, so I'm all about miserable self-discoveries these days. So let's get going. Okay, we're in. Okay, so before we really start, it is really hot today. So I have got the windows open and there are cars driving by. If any of it appears on the recording, I am very sorry. I hope it won't, because it should just be waiting for my kind of voice cues to open the microphone. But if it does come over the microphone, then I'm sorry about that. Right. Disclaimer and admin out of the way. Let's take a look. So this is the demo. So we evidently have started inside the ship. I'm given to understand that there is a little bit more to the story before we actually get to this point. But for the purposes of the demo, they've started us at the sort of midway point, I guess. It looks fantastic though. I like the sort of, it almost looks like a watercolor. Well, not quite a watercolor, but like painted.
Give a shout if you need directions. Have my maps and schematics here at the ready.
Okay, thank you,
I
Bailey.
know you have a good memory. I don't doubt that.
We do have a good memory. So we've been here before. The synopsis for the game did say that we were revisiting the Thalassa. So we already know this ship. We've been here. Pamphlet. This century will see great strides being made in all endeavours, on air, land and sea, and the Thalassa is at the forefront of the latter. From this vessel we will explore and expand the limits of maritime history and archaeology. Our latest expedition will see us raise from the depths the St. Catherine, a Spanish galleon of the line that was slumbered beneath the waves for nearly 300 years. Has slumbered, not was slumbered. Sorry, can't read. The car going by. This undertaking is no small feat, and it is for this reason you've been invited to visit the ship and invest in this history-making opportunity. Adventure awaits us all. Isabel Greenwood. Little pamphlet. Trying to get investors. Find the pamphlet. What's this? A news article. Okay. The Illustrated New York News, SS Thalassa, A New Archaeology by J. Linden. Launched on September the 15th, 1898 from New York's shipping yards, the freshly christened SS Thalassa strives to do something unique in this new and adventurous age of sail, which up till now has been defined by the discovery and, oh dear, Gauss? I'm going to say Gauss. I don't know if that's read correctly, but I'm going to say Gauss. Gauss Polar Expeditions. Owned and funded by Miss Isabel Greenwood, heiress to the Greenwood shipping and logging fortune, the Thalassa has been built to further the exploration of maritime history and archaeology. Outfitted to allow teams of deep-sea divers to operate on the seabed, the adventure-seeking Miss Greenwood and her crew aim to bring the lost artifacts of yesteryear back into the light. Their first endeavour aboard this purpose-built vessel will be the exploration of an ancient Greek trireme in the Aegean Sea. For Miss Greenwood, this is just the beginning, with various blah 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 stuff planned for the future, probably. Something of 23. Words in his cell. What? Oh, somebody's been arrested? Up there of for okay. I'm always interested in the can I read all these little squiggly bits? That definitely says word in his cell. Somebody's been arrested for something. Something 1 cent. Price 1 cent. Okay. I was interested to know how much they cost as well. Pricing is so different though, of course, because, well, I mean, for America, maybe it's not changed all that much apart from the kind of inflation and stuff. But the currency that you get in the UK certainly has changed a lot. I mean, it was only in the 1960s that you had things like halfpennies, which is a halfpenny to the uninitiated. So we're here to work out what happened, right? And why it sunk. Is that a photo? I can't look down. Oh, we're just going to stomp on it. Wipe the dirt. This photo was taken 2 years ago. I missed them.
We shouldn't dwell too much on it, Cam. This isn't just for you and me either. We owe it to their families to help them find some peace. Try finding some details on the expedition first. The planning room would be a good place to start. Deck 1 next to the lockers.
Okay. Deck 1 next to the lockers. It's always spooky, isn't it? Looking through gaps and stuff. I'm kind of... Okay, looks like they don't open my microphone. That's good. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I'm always kind of worried that there's going to be some sort of big eel or something is just going to kind of straight past, but not on this one apparently. Thalassa painting. Look at that top hat. So this is set in 1905, I think. Which, when did the Titanic sink? Was it 1902? God, I don't even remember. Of course I don't remember. I wasn't there. Yeah, don't know. Isabel built Thalassa 7 years ago. So this painting is a painting of the ship in 1898. Yeah, I do like the way that the art, it looks like it's painted, you know? So is this, where is this? We had a map, I think. Reception, okay. Blah, 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 many decks. Yeah, okay. We can't get through there because it's blocked. Main deck. So if it has bubbles, that's what it said. If it has bubbles, it's the floor we want to get to. Yeah, this is where we want to go. Next to the locker room, he said. So we need to go upstairs. Telegraph. Okay. Come through here and then get to the stairs. Oh. We go around here? Yes? Hello? A luggage room. Case. Records. 1807. Rocherson? Is that what it says? No, Rodderson. What? I'm trying to read what's on the front. A little silver horseshoe. Patented phonograph recorder and a silver horseshoe. So a phonograph is like a dictaphone, yeah? Right? Or is it for recording telephone conversations? I don't know. L'horloge Champs-Élysées. Oh gosh, that's hard to read. Girard. Les Girard. Okay. This must be a post room. Yeah, like all the... Hello? All the luggage and stuff, and envelopes and stuff. We've got return addresses. Stamps. Ooh. Look, this one's an embossed envelope. This one's gotta be fancy. From somebody fancy.
Say that again. A phonograph roll? Like when recording voices?
Yeah.
Is there a device to play it that works with your suit?
That would be very futuristic if there were. Or very Cold War. All of the kind of futuristic-y stuff seems to come from the Cold War. What does all this say? Oh, good lord. Photograph... Oh, gosh. Atelier. I can read Atelier. That one's nice and short. What's this say? Edward Loche? Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. What it says? Edward Loche? I don't know. Loche? I'm trying to read it. I should just give up. Just give up. There is no point. It's very relaxing, isn't it, with all of the music? So this is a telephone. Shouldn't there be some kind of like Morse thing? Or like a is it really just that, the hand receiver? Letters. No letters. There's a lot of these things. It's a mess. I mean, I know the ship has sunk. I probably shouldn't be moaning about the state of the place, but put a cover on this, like some doors or something. Look at that pencil. Look at that pencil. That is a nice pencil. You can tell from the kind of the line along the middle of it and how long the nib is and how like uneven that line is around the top from where the wood or the bare wood goes into the painted bit, that this has been sharpened with a knife. You can just see it instantly. This has not been used, been sharpened with a pencil sharpener, as you and I would know. It has been sharpened with a little knife. Or pocket knife or something. Oh, yeah, look! This is the Morse code thing. Little pipes and stuff to send messages across the ship. Should look around for a phonograph player first. Okay. Oh, it's going to be one of these two, isn't it? What's that? Oh, bubble. It's just a bubble. Wax roll recorder. Let's try this.
Yes, thank you.
Where do we think
So the
Coach is
captain
from?
was being questioned. But by who? We should find out who that woman was.
So she's not somebody who was on the ship. Because these guys were both on the ship before, right? So she's not somebody that they know. This carpet. I like all of this, to be honest. That doesn't appear to be a pattern on it, though. That is just, like, staining and stuff growing under the sea. Telegraph. Okay, hold on. Wait, I can do this. Okay, I had to write it down. SOS received 2 days out from your position. Stay strong. Interestingly, and this tripped me up for a while, I was trying to work out what these... So at the very last set of dit-das that you've got dit-da, dit-da, dit-da. That's a comma, or like a stop. Also that thing at the start where it's like dit-dit-dit, da-da-da, dit-dit-dit. That is SOS. There you go. Little lesson. Okay, let me put my notebook down. Right, okay. Telegraph message. Yes, an SOS message. So something went horribly wrong. Eric and Hans were left to sort it out. A mysterious woman who is not known to either Bailey or ourselves, Cam, was left... was asking them about it. Wasn't left to sort it out. They were left to sort it out. She was asking about it. Are we going to have to crawl? This seems dangerous, though. There's all sorts of, like, screws and stuff and, like, nails sticking out of planks. And that is an L-shaped thingy. Bracket? Hinge. Bracket. I'm going to call it a bracket. I don't know. Probably using the wrong word. I hope we've had our tetanus shots before going down here. Did they have tetanus shots in 1905? Bailey. We're just going over his locker. Yeah, look at that. Ah, we just put our hand straight on it. 100% that's going to poke a hole in our glove. Our dive suit's going to be compromised. Ooh. This is dramatic. What are these red things? Oh, they're just bits of wood. Shards of wood. Oh, cool, look. So this is the upstairs. Oh, that's the upstairs. Where the... This is the locker room. We're directly underneath the locker room, and you can see all of their uniforms, or... They look like wetsuits. Polar magazine? Polar magazine. And then what's that? Sports Today. Right hand... What? Crazy? It's written back to front. We are going to check this out, but it's like the obvious gaping hole is too... What's the word? Tempting. There we go. It's temptation staring us in the face. So we're going to do the normal video game thing of picking everything other than what appears to be the main route. So this, for example. Although I doubt we'll get through. Let's try it. Go on. Yep. Give it a shove. What? I don't give up. Oh. Look. What is that next to the... That's not a body, is it? Oh, let's hope they're just like mouldering bed sheets or something. So why was this pulled back?
There!
What? What? God, scared the Jesus out of me. What's there? What's there? Oh my lord, don't frighten me and then say nothing else about it. The main hall. With lots of little crabby friends. I don't get that. It's been months, but it feels like yesterday. What was that? What were they doing?
I know it's easy for me to say, sitting all the way up topside, but I'm here for you.
Thanks, buddy. It means a lot. They're kind of cute. Look at their eyes, though. They've got eyes right above their claws. So cartoony. This had a thing on it. Let's read this. Okay. This latest expedition is a personal one. A call to adventure, if you will. The raising of the St. Catherine. The call of the sea has always been heard by our family. My father founded in no small part his fortune on it, but the lure of the ocean runs deeper than that. My ancestor, Lord, Francisco Cabrero Caceres, captained the St. Captain. No, he didn't. He captained the St. Catherine. And this expedition seeks to bring its treasures into the light. Isabel Greenwood. The St. Catherine expedition. The St. Catherine was a Spanish ship of the line, which was lost nearly 300 years ago in the West Indies. So we're in the West Indies. Through examination of contemporary documents, painstaking research and observation, the location of its final resting place has been discovered. With the resources and equipment available aboard the SS Thalassa, this long-forgotten wreck and its artifacts will be raised from the depths. Ooh. A lovely little cottage. I wonder where in the world that's supposed to be. Those trees are very green. This looks like the English coast. Or it could be Maine. Who knows? Stairs. Yorkshire. Zoom. Oh, okay. New clues. Secured display cases. These must be things. Yeah, look. This must be what they got out of the trireme in the Aegean Sea, which is around Greece, by the way, everybody, just in case you didn't know. The Aegean Sea is a sea that all of the Greek islands sit in. It's beautiful. That appears to go straight to the outside, unless I'm much mistaken. Something went by the window. I'm sorry, everyone. I don't know what that was. Some kind of motorbike or something. Scrapbook. Oop. Next page. Very interesting. Thomas and Jessie. Again, very interesting. Maria's scrapbook. Who's Maria? Already looked at the ropes. Thalassa, the goddess Thalassa. The Greek primordial goddess of the seas, Thalassa, was depicted in art as a woman formed from the waters, with crab claw horns, she looks weird, clad in seaweed and wielding an oar. The daughter of light, ether, and day, Hemera, Thalassa was ruled by Poseidon and Amphitrite? Don't know who that is. From historical documents, it is clear that Captain Caceres was intrigued by the Thalassa myths and commissioned a statue to be carved in honour of the deity in the 1700s. Miss Greenwood continues this family tradition of honouring the seas in the naming of the SS Thalassa. Suddenly it seemed really noisy. I think probably that was just us. Also, have you guys... Oh, little crab. Have you guys noticed we do not have a dive tube? The oxygen tube. We appear to have a rebreather. I didn't know that they had them in, like, 1905. Amazing. Raising of the figurehead. Okay, so this is their plan for the fishing out the boat. Cradle to secure the bow. So that's going to go underneath, yes? They're just going to use it as like a pasta scoop. Fascinating. And these are display cases, right? Oh crap, he's got stuck. Looked at that already. Been over there. This could be any beach anywhere. A little grassiness. This looks like some of the beaches in France as well, I'm not gonna lie. Closed for safety. Yep, that's what it says. Are we sure? Are you sure? What about getting down there? We could use this to go up. Yep, go on, give it a shove. So it's locked. They locked it. If your ship is sinking, there is absolutely no point in locking the doors. It's like that scene in Titanic where they find that guy wearing the life jacket after Rose has gone back for Jack, but he's such a bungle-fingered... He just drops the keys, and it's just like, oh, sorry. I've just condemned you to near permanent... Not permanent. What's the word? Guaranteed. There we go. Near guaranteed death. But never mind, sorry. And he just kind of shrugs and then runs off, right? Photo. Who's this with the guitar? Aww. With a little heart on it. Where did this come from? There's no jump. Can we climb on a bit of... Oh, we kind of can. There's still no jump, though. So that's Thalassa. So she does have a statue of Thalassa in her. Presumably that's where the figurehead is going to go. There's just a tree. I don't think we're going to be able to reach that. We probably have to go upstairs. Ooh, hello. Let's see what this says.
One piece of advice while you're aboard ship. Don't get on the wrong side of Kadri.
How so? He's a bit outspoken, but I appreciate that as a journalist.
She's a journalist.
More that he has favorites, such as our stoic captain. If you're not on his good side, he can be very unprofessional. I've gotten on the wrong side of him before, and I swear my meals were blender until he forgave me. You can see it with Thomas. I'm surprised there's anything edible on his plate.
It seems simple to me. He just treats people the way they treat him.
Yeah, that's definitely one philosophy to take. Eric. Where are these people from? She sounds like she's from somewhere in America, some countryside. Like, I don't know, Virginia or Texas or somewhere. She sounds kind of around that way. But I don't know enough about American accents to be able to say anything, really. Ugh. Stuck on the tree. Nope, we can't go any further. Ugh. We're literally on the first step. Boiled already. No, we're not going to be able to get anywhere. How do we get... Now then. He said the word nay. His name is Erik, and he's from. He says nay. I reckon he's Scandinavian. Also, he said stuff like there was a word that he said that just didn't sound. He used a hard R sound on it, but it didn't sound like an American
Stairs
R.
are blocked. Is there no way through? Damn. You'll have to find another way up there.
What do you mean there's no way through? Just pick that up. Move that. Look, it's already falling apart anyway. Just give it a good kicking, and I'm sure we'd be able to get through. Oh, a bit laggy. What are these things? Where do we think they're from? Why are they all scarred? Surely, now this might just be a bit naive of me, but honestly, if you're going to carve wood like this, it looks as well as if it's been, as if it's had like some sort of polish or like wax or something on it. In which case, why is it so damaged? It's not like it would have been damaged by the water because it would have been made waterproof. Sorry about the cars. Would have been made waterproof by the stuff they put on it. Yes. I'm just gonna shut all the windows actually because now there are airplanes outside. Cars, tractors, airplanes. What's next? M and K. We had Kadri, the guy with the guitar. They were both beginning with K. The heart of SS Thalassa. Adapting something red do temp in. Oh gosh, I can't even piece it together because it doesn't make sense as words. Water level gauge, engine, blah blah blah. So there's the boiler room, the engine room, and all of that must be the glass that we can see. Honestly, look at this though. This is beautiful. They really don't make ships the way that they used to. I realized that this was a private ship, but I mean, if you think about the level of intricacy in the design of ships like the Titanic, all of the railings, all of this here, the carving, even these wooden rails. If P&O had wooden railing like this, and then the metal rails like that, and I'm getting stuck on something. Like a conservatory roof like this, and stairs going up like that, I would be way more inclined to consider the sort of 3 or 4 hour crossing to, you know, from Dover to Calais to be more part of the holiday and not just the bit you've got to do, the travel bit. I like this bowl. No more ropes, just ropes. Who's battered the door down? Who's taken the door off its hinges? You're a very healthy potted plant. For someone who's been underwater for a while. Ugh. The controls are a bit, well, it's not the controls, it's the collision. It just, rather than letting you walk into something, it just kind of boshes you out of the way. Isabel's office. Man, so eerie. It would be really peaceful if I wasn't clomping around down here and just chattering away about stuff. Have a look at this article. A modern pioneer, Ms. Greenwood on the SS Thalassa, J. Linden. So this is the same person who wrote the article that was in the reception room. On the first anniversary of the SS Thalassa's maiden voyage, interviewing Miss Greenwood, it is clear that she is a unique individual, charting her own course, and the model of a modern independent woman. I have learnt to rely on myself, to stand on my own 2 feet and pursue my goals, a lesson I picked up from my male counterparts. The Greenwood and Company board may call my historical expeditions self-centered whimsy, but quite frankly, my money, my whims. I completely agree with that. Originator of 23 skidoo for year. What? Skidoo for yours? What? 22. Wait, 23 squid. What? I can't understand what is being written here. Brought to justice. I'm reading the bottom bit. Colin Mackey, keep LG in the ring out. Prisoner, blah. Something in his cell. What? I'm trying to read the bottom bit. Okay, never mind. Ooh, Dover. Can we get around here? No. It's really eerie. Really peaceful though. I went for the juddering.
Was looking at the schematics. You should be able to get to the front of the ship via the maintenance shaft in the hallway beyond the galley.
Beyond the galley. It's kitchen to you and me. So, is this the maintenance shaft? Beyond the galley. This? Yeah. This was sparkling. Look at these. June 16th, 1905. From the Daily News? It looks like Daily Ruse. It's not. It's news. Dear Ms. Greenwood, as per our previous conversation, we are delighted to inform you that the reporter you requested has agreed to do the job. As discussed, we'll be paying you for the exclusive story rights to the St. Catherine expedition. She is currently en route to port and will contact you via telegram. Yours sincerely, J.F. Chester, Editor-in-Chief. Mystery progress available. Understand what led to the sinking of the Thalassa. To get to the bottom of the events leading up to it. Blah blah blah. Mysteries that are ready to be solved. Very yellow. Glow yellow. There. This one. Trigger glow. Empty. Okay, so this must have happened before we got into the demo. So this is a bit from the pre-demo story. Blah blah. Yeah, blah blah blah. Okay. Nope. Nope. None of that. Try this one. I wouldn't say this was yellow though, this looked to be gold to me. Well, she's recording them, so... Oh, we didn't put this in here. So this is her purpose. She was asked to come on. Jessie Linden. So she's written... Because all of the articles that we've read so far were written by J. Linden, so this was the same woman? Yeah, okay.
I'm surprised Isabel invited a reporter aboard. She liked her privacy.
Mm-hmm.
We should look into this Jessie Linden and keep an eye out for more wax rolls. I wonder if she found anything out.
Found anything out, but what would she have found? Like that. That is a genuine and bona fide fly swat from 1905. Piece of rolled up. What is that? Backing? Or is it just a newspaper? What are you? You stick out. You look like something. More votes. January, February, March, April. Missing. Okay. May and June are missing. Oh. Please. Ooh. No? Nothing? Okay. Whew. You never know with stuff like that. It's been so peaceful so far. There's every possibility that something could just leap out. Swim at us. Get into our face. That drawer looks open. Cliffs of Dover. Oh wait, look, she's got on her bracelet, she's got the horseshoe, which is upside down, by the way, so all of her luck is pouring out. Are they shoes? Why so noisy? Stop it. Stop being so noisy. So these are shoes. The boots. It's so dark. My goodness. That must be Bailey. And that must be Isabel.
That old picture. Much has happened since then. He thought a lady couldn't do the job. She put him in his place, though.
So who is that, though? Doesn't explain anything. Are those grates going down? The mess hall is blocked. Go on, get your shoulder against it. Just... Look, it's just leaning. It's not even, like, secured. We could definitely crash through that. Nope. Gotta do all your corners first. Have I just trodden on something? I think I smashed a plate. Oh. What is that floating? Oh, it's a bottle. It's really weird, the effect, the kind of wibbly effect in the background. Is really strange. It does make it look like water, but oh my goodness. It's definitely a strange effect. What's this? Monday, Tuesday. Oh, this is a menu. Schnitzel, captain's favourite, not touched anything the last few days. Kitchen repairs, broken hinge, sink blocked. Chase up Kmar. Kmar, that's the guy with the guitar. pantry. Let's try this door. We'll just try all of them. At least if we can open them. No? Okay. At least we can open them. There was something. Wooden boy. Am I standing on? A saucepan with crockery in it and a lot of baby powder. Okay. I like these kettles. My grandmother used to have a kettle like this. But that was because she had a gas stove. We've never had a gas stove, so we've never been able to have kettles like that. It's the type you put on an auger though, isn't it? Yeah, like these. Doesn't necessarily have to be a gas stove, I guess. A strange vegetable. Oh, it's an aubergine, but somebody's turned it into a cow. Quite cute. We've got all the vegetables floating around. Wooden creep boy. Dude. Look at the eyes. Why would you keep this in the kitchen? What's he holding? He's got a scarf on. What's that? Is that a saxophone? I don't know. Those eyes would stare into your soul though. That's the cause of the shipwreck. Like a wax scroll. Illustrated New York Times.
She's such a rude child. She's Isabel's daughter, though, so... Nonetheless, everyone should be taught the importance of respect.
She seems like a bright young woman to me.
I can only say what I see, and I see a lot. And that girl makes chaos. Mark my words.
Well, that's not very nice, is it? Makes chaos. Seems a bit unfair. Poor kid. Can you imagine having the staff talking about you like that? Like, it's your mother's boat. She's brought you along. And the staff are like, ah, she's nothing but trouble. It's not your place to say that, mate. Once upon a time, like, you know, a few hundred years ago, talking about your employer or anybody in your employer's family would get your hands cut off. Or at least get your tongue cut off. These days, we don't do that. Mess hall.
We had some good times there, didn't we? Can't believe they're all gone.
Yeah. Weird. Really weird. Having is like a family. Because it would be like your family, wouldn't it? You'd be on a ship, out at sea, long way from anyone else, from like your actual family, for a long time. So the people that you'd be with would end up feeling like family to you, or at least you'd end up with some very strong kind of bonds, that or end up completely hating each other. Whatever. Let's just get rid of this. Even though there is another way into here, and we know that. Still, get all the doors open. Okay. Let's come back over here. See what else we can see. Amongst all the broken crockery. It's a complete mess, this place. Look at this. Ooh, and there's that. Take the badge. That's what it said, right? Badge? Did I just make that up? Press illustrated. Yeah, so this is this woman. Jessie Linden, or whatever her name is. Notepad. Something quite believe how quickly coffee, what? Has worsened. Something hand is needed. Every hand is needed, is that what that says? Even the lady of the manor has rolled up her sleeves and gotten her... what? And gotten something. Can't read it. I probably should find something as well and make myself useful. Notes about troubles. New mystery available. This one. Signs of trouble. Yeah, a warning sign. That's a sign of trouble, I guess. It's also a sign of trouble. The lady of the manor would be Isabel. No? Troubles arising. What were these troubles that affected the crew? Okay, maybe it's not the safety closed one. Or closed for safety. I would have thought that it would be. Foreboding, isn't it? Especially the kind of the nothingness. Like, it's alright there being basically nothing above you, but the nothingness below you is like, there could be anything down there. At least if it's above you, you can see it because you can see it silhouetted. If it's below you, you've got no idea.
I keep hearing noises at night. It's not just the sounds of the ship or the sea, but someone on this floor is sneaking out on deck. What are they up to? And that is not the only cause for suspicion. Some of the papers I've seen, some of the details the crew have let slip. I'll keep digging into what the high-ups are hiding.
What though? What were they hiding? This was just a archaeology thing, right? Late night wanderer. No. 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 No idea. Don't know. That one seems to think it's the only one that's like ready to be. News of Thalassa sinking. Thalassa's SOS. They were 5 days away from port. Haiti. Thalassa's planned route to the St. Catherine started at Port-au-Prince. The travel to the site was scheduled to take 7 days in a north-northeast bearing. So they'd been out for 11 days. So 7 days there, 4 days, but they were... There was 2 days. I suppose they could have been sat there at the site for 2 days, but... Cursed ship? St. Catherine? It was with a heavy heart that we report more news of the tragic sinking, this is very small writing, of the SS Thalassa last week. No survivors have been found. This is tiny writing, oh my goodness. and is now believed, all souls were lost. Owned by Miss Isabel Greenwood. Oh, I'm losing where I am. The writing's so tiny. The ship left port on June the 27th. Is what? What? Something. Oh god. To undertake its first historical endeavour. I can't read this very quickly. I'm struggling so hard. The recovery of artifacts and pieces of the St. Catherine, a Spanish ship of the line dating to the 17th century. It is unknown what caused the sinking of the ship. It is unknown what. Oh, I've read that. But this is not the first time the Greenwood expedition has been struck by misfortune. What that says, as what? Another accident claimed the something or other. So there were other lives claimed in other expeditions that went badly wrong. That's what I'm getting from that. That was so difficult to read though, my goodness. What's that? Oh, it's just a piece of bark with some paint on it. Okay. Let's get to going. See what else we can find. This is a little bit like a school cafeteria, isn't it? Not that my cafeteria looked anything like this. It was always a bit rubbish. Yeah? What of it? Close for safety. Okay. Can't get through. I don't know why. Small bottle. Heroin! What? June the 20th. It's got to be June. There's no other months with NE. What the heck? Heroin bottle. I don't like that kind of rushing noise that comes along so often. I thought that was a hand. It's not. It's just a bit on the porthole. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, soul, get back in my body, please. Maintenance. Okay. Gates shut. Maintenance. Ooh. Have a quick sneaky peek. There's a ladder and some controls. And a valve. Gates shut. Need something to get it open with. Requires a wrench. Well, I think I saw one of those, but it didn't have a prompt on it. Storage. Water. A Melina? I don't know. Door requires knife. Was it? Couldn't you just get your fingers in there and give it a good old tug? Some people are going to be laughing now. Sorry, what did it say we needed? We need something to wrench. We need something to wrench it with, to open it with. So that's a wrench. That's a knife. We haven't seen... Hello. I'd say we haven't seen a knife yet, but here we are. Here's a knife. Not that we can pick it up. There's another knife on the floor. There's no prompts or anything. Oh gosh, it was our own light coming into the corner of our vision then. It scared me. We need a key. We have a strange vegetable. Wait. What did we need for this gate over here? Oh, laggy. Yep. Yes. No, it's not. It's kind of showing me the prompt, but it's not telling me anything about it. Not working. That little fish. Oh. What are you? You look like a betta or something? You look like an angelfish. I do not know my tropical fish. I just know what they look like. They look like fish. Are you sure we can't get over it like that? I just need to get upstairs. Those are some stairs. We're looking for a wrench and a knife. See, it looks nice up there. I want to get up there. There's more fishies and stuff. It looks like it might be locked though. It's got that metal gate at the top. I don't understand why we can't jump or climb over stuff. Like, we could easily use one of the chairs, stand on it, get onto the table, and then step through and just push those armchairs out of the way. It'll be fine. It'll be really easy. Isn't this fantastic? One of the polar expeditions. I'm guessing. So that's the galley with the floating moo vegetable. What did we miss? We must have missed something. Ropes. No. No, this is definitely a wrench. I have seen a picture like this in the, I think it's the Maritime Museum or something like that in Mystic in America. And it is just the best photograph I've ever seen in my life. And I had to take a photo of it myself because it was just, it totally captured the romanticism of sailing a ship on a nice calm sea. It was just, it's the best photograph I've ever seen of a boat in my life. It's probably my favourite photo that I've ever seen to date. I quite like boats, provided they're big enough. I don't really want to be, you know, caught in the middle of the ocean on like a rowboat or something like that, or some stupid little skiff that's going to turn over as soon as you even sort of think about changing direction. But yeah, best photograph I've ever seen. Normally you think photography isn't as good as a... Well, okay, normally I think the photography isn't as good as a painting because, I mean, I can't paint to save my life, but I can press a shutter on a camera, like press a button on a camera and make the shutter go. There was a prompt there. What's that? Can't I... Look, there's a shiny thing. Can't I... I just need to crouch. Get you... This is gonna be like that photograph that we couldn't reach. What was I saying? Oh yeah, normally I kind of think that there's not as much skill involved in a photo, but that photograph and that gallery in... I'll find out what the place is called, but it's well worth going. The rest of it is really interesting too because it's talking about like the whaling history of this particular place, but the photos, they're just fantastic. It really goes to show that there is a lot more skill involved in photography than, you know, the average fellow with their camera can display. Certainly, I know I don't have as much skill as some of these people. I don't know where we're supposed to find this knife. Or this wrench. We clearly can't go this way. That's the planning room. That's where we need to be. But I'm a little bit lost. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing now. It might be that we've come to the end of the demo. Should we go back through? I have no idea. I really don't know. I think it's possible that because, I mean, I'll put some of the footage from the trailer at either the beginning or the end of this video, but you can clearly see that we can get through the door into the maintenance bit here with a knife. I think we are supposed to be able to go that far. It's just that we currently can't. And I think that's probably because of the fact that it's a demo. Also, we don't have, like, all of this is grey. It's all grey, it's all boring. Which means there's no areas of interest and there's no crucial areas. So I think as far as the demo goes, we have completed it. We have exhausted all of the stuff to look at. We have clicked everything, seen every prompt. There's the photo over there and the like stick thing down the stairs where that sort of trolley was. By the way, who takes a trolley downstairs? I mean, it's got wheels, for goodness sake. You don't take any wheeled article downstairs. Everybody knows that. So there's that, and then of course there's the gate that we can't get through. Over here with bolt cutters, which is not exactly a surprise. So we need a wrench, which we've seen. We need keys here and here, which we haven't seen, and a knife, which we've seen, I think, or at least we can definitely use the one from the kitchen. Also, I'm sorry, but we're a diver. Why don't we have a dive knife with us? Why haven't we come prepared? I mean, we're coming down here to, like, investigate the death of our colleagues and loved ones, right? We didn't even bring a knife or a wrench or some bolt cutters. I mean, surely that would be, like, the first. Or maybe not the first. We have at least brought our rebreather and our light. Anyway, this, I believe, was the demo for Thalassa. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you would like to see more. And I hope to see you all again in the next one.
Beginning your descent. Promise me calm. No unnecessary risks. It's dangerous to lose yourself down there. We owe it to their families to help them find some peace.
Are you a bit of a romantic? The way you speak of adventures.
The Thalassa is different.
She built this ship as a home. It's nice to have that again.
That girl makes chaos. Mark my words.
There's a strange sense of calm when you hit the bottom, isn't there?
Everybody's story is complex. You should know. Seek in the truth as you do.
Make a wish. What did you wish for? I wish I wasn't dead.